Rosa, make a better intro later. This is the intro for the taco blog. Thunder Rosa eating tacos.
Have a nice day. I don't know you, but I still want to have a good day.
Right?
Yes. We
Dude,
just.
I was fucking like small jet lagged.
I know.
That's a fun show though. Like, it's a
Dude,
fun,
that was a very fun. By the way, first show since the pandemic, they were cheering us loud. You came in literally like at the Queen. This was the first time in the whole pandemic that the DDT fan base.
The girls were like looking at the screen, right? And then and I was like, holy shit! Like they were almost crying. Like they were so moved for the fact that they are able to like
they cheered.
cheering. So
And also like Japanese cheering is so different, wrestling wise too, because it's personal. There's no chance. People are not doing it because it's cool. They're doing it because they can't stop that feeling to do it. Because it's not like there's like half of them is shouting Rosa and half of them are going Yamasa. No, that's not happening. There's going one kid is going Rosa, and then there's like one guy from.
But in my match that we had, like they were.
Oh yeah,
split.
they did. But like the initial form of it is that individuals yell out names. right?
Yell some shit that I don't understand.
Yeah, so like because Japanese people are very shy, like you know.
Are.
So like for them to do that.
But you know what? I broke them. Let me tell you that I've been going there since 2015. I broke them motherfuckers. You know, like they come and hug me, and now they couldn't hug me because there's COVID, like not laws, but you know guidelines that we gotta follow.
I'm a hugger too.
And like I always be hugging, kissing everyone, and like I have friends there, and they're used to they're used to me being very affectionate per se.
Yes.
And they just want to see me, and every time they see me,
So,
they hug me.
There's a fun story. I told you like I left for England for like 8 months.
Yes.
I came back, and the first time I came back, I came back to like Ichigachi Square, and everybody was like, "Hey, Aki," very Japanese, and I go, "What happened to everybody? Did you guys forget how to hug because I wasn't here? Did nobody hug once in the last 8 months?" But then like May showed up. We had like without even saying anything. I think that's when we really became friends because after I came back, and then there was Mitsuru. We were like, ah. But then like Sakura-san specifically, Sakura-san used to hug me because I was just the only like hugger, and she likes. You guys have no idea how much she likes like different cultures outside. Like that's why I think she's here in America, even though she has everything there for the last 26 years.
Yes.
Still put everything on hold and came here. So like she is one of the person who would like hug me before when I leave after a show. So like that. And like she couldn't like you forgot.
So we're coming to
We are.
the end of our vlog, but I always ask, or I try to ask my guests about your future plans. How do you see yourself in a couple years, and also what legacy do you want to leave?
Oh, that's a big one. That's actually all of the bigs together.
All of them.
Yeah, so like all I wanted to do, I think if I remember correctly, I had a lot of time to think. When I was training for 2 years, not really training, just bumping heads, but like, let's just say, for those 2 years, all I did was just lay down and think. For the next 2.5 years, all I did is think. I had a very long time to think. And I think the conclusion I came up to is I just wanted to be someone who eat by pro wrestling. I think that's why I wanted to be. I wanted to be somebody who I didn't want to do anything else other than wrestling. I can pay my rent with wrestling. I can put food on my plate with wrestling. If I want to do something, I could do with it with the money I make with wrestling.
I feel you.
That's why I wanted to go to Japan, by the way, because in my head I didn't know if I could wrestle. Like it's a 1.3 billion people of country, and there's like, let's just say by the end of it, after 2.5 years of doing the promotion, I had enough people. They were like, this is a 16 of us. But I started this shit, let's just say, when I was 19. So I'm very good there.
How old are you?
I'm 27. So like, it's been 8 years. So like, I was, let's just say, I don't mean it arrogantly, but I was the best. And I wasn't supposed to be. And you can't get good. But when you're top, you can't. So like, I was doubtful forever, thinking like, I don't think I can wrestle. Because nobody can be better, like nobody's above me can tell me you can't. So like, that's why I wanted to go to Japan, because to me, Japan had the most high level of wrestling. And I'm like, oh, I have to go there. That's the place I want to go. If I can make it there, I can make it anywhere. That was my mindset. And that's why I went to Japan. And now that I went there, did all of the things, and that's what like, oh, okay. And I started making money with it. I lived completely on wrestling. I made it possible for me to live in Japan, which is very expensive.
It's very expensive.
Like, let me say that Tokyo is
it
not
is
easy.
very
To be able to live only on wrestling. In the beginning, 1.5 years, I did part-time jobs and all that, everything. But still, to be able to live with wrestling. And now, I'm at a cusp of being not even, like, I don't know how this thing will turn out. Like, like you asked me, what do I want to do? I want to do things that I do not expect, if that makes any sense. Because nothing I have expected has ever happened. And everything that I could not expect has happened to me. Believe me. I didn't even have a plan. It sounds very stupid to say that, but...
Like when he came to America, he just put a tweet, hey guys, book me. He's just kidding.
Yeah, like, by the way, the same stuff, I went to UK too. That day I told people that I came to UK is the day I showed up.
I'll tell you, that's what's called living your best life.
You could say that. Right?
It's hard, but it's like...
It is very hard, people.
Who does that, dude? Like, I'm going to tell you, it is easier to be complacent and say, you know what, I'm just going to do this because it's safe, because it's whatever.
Yeah.
And then just, not do anything. And you're just like out there like, should I get a ticket, guys? I'll see you guys over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because sometimes that's how I am. I'll be like, where are you going? I don't know. I was like, what are you saying? I don't know. Like, are you scared? No. It's like, it's explore. I'm like, you rent a room.
It will work out.
But it's like when I was like in California and I was like on the grind, I was just going to LA, like sleep on my best friend's couch or my best friend's floor,
I know.
and I go and train and I go do what I wanted to do and what I love and what it moved me.
Yeah.
And what about your legacy? What do you want to?
A few things. I want to be like this. This is going to be a different. Because I could say I want to be the best, but I don't think there is a best in professional wrestling. Especially now that I know wrestling enough, I don't think there can be a best in wrestling.
Because everybody has a different plan.
Not just style, because the person who decides who's the best is the audience.
Yes.
And people love too many different kind of shit for there to be one best.
Yes.
So what I want to be is, including girls and boys. I don't mean, when I say this, I don't mean it as like boys. I mean like, I want to be one of the guys. I want to be one of the best. When somebody says who's the best, I want there to be people. Not all of them, but I want to be one of the names that come up. Because I think that's the best you're going to shoot for in professional wrestling.
That's true. And
Right?
Get the recognition.
Right?
Of your, like for me, it's like when I get the recognition from the bets, and they're just like, Thunder, you're one of us. It's like, oh,
Well,
but it's like,
yeah, but
that's pretty dope though.
and also like if fate is too kind to me and my luck doesn't run out, I want to do something in India that would make it so that the way I have to leave India once I do something, nobody has to leave India.
I think this is it. You just have. Like, you're tripping.
But like, if luck allowed me, when I'm rigid and old and my knees are dead and I can't wrestle, maybe I'll be able to do something where nobody has to. So nobody has to leave like I had to leave. Because there was two options for me, and I'm selfish. I'm gonna be very honest. There was two ways for me to do. I could have made Indian wrestling, or I could have made me. And I was selfish because you can't do both. When you make you understand, right? It is not possible to do both. You can make wrestling, or you can make you. And I loved the fact of doing wrestling so much, and I wanted to do so, but I very clearly and selfishly, without a doubt, chose to make me. And I apologize very personally to my partner, no, not to them, but like to the guy I had a promotion with.
Yeah, but you should be. That's one thing that you need to understand. You're taking a leap of faith on your destiny, on your future, on what you want to do. And yes, it is hard sometimes, but sometimes that's what your future calls, that's what your destiny calls. And that's what we did. And Akki was here to share a beautiful story of struggle.
And eat delicious tacos, people.
Success, traveling, being crazy, being a trailblazer on his own. And I want to thank you for that. And I hope you actually enjoy the tacos.
That was very nice. I don't know. I don't know about the shop, or maybe I just like tacos. Maybe that's the case. But that was delicious to me.
So Akki, thank you so much.
No problem at all. Thank you very much for calling me.
Do you want to plug your socials?
Oh yes. For social media, I have on Twitter it's Baliyan, Baliyan X AKKI. Just put an X in between my name. Same thing for Insta. But go check out Choco Pro. You are on YouTube right now. Pause it for a second. Go up top, search, write CHOCOPRO Choco Pro, and find the goodness in this world right there. Subscribe right there, and then come back and watch the rest of it.
And with that said, I want to thank absolutely everyone for continuing to support the Taco Vlog, continue to support Thunder Rosa. We have so many cool things happening for our YouTube. We have over 50,000 followers.
Wow.
We're very thankful. We're getting to the 100. We want to get to 100,000. Just be patient, guys. There's a lot of change happening, and we're doing a lot of cool stuff for the YouTube.
Right.
Other than that, remember Taco Tuesdays after dark. For those who are subscribers, you guys get to see this video before everyone. And we also dropping some like lo-fi music, which I just figured out because Tony Allen is doing a bunch of shit that I didn't even know, but I approve it. So. Don't forget to follow us at ThunderRosa22, ThunderRosa.net for merchandise. Every Wednesday and Friday, we have
TBS.
Dynamite on TBS.
Yeah.
And Rampage on TNT.
Yeah. As long as you're buying shirts, I have a new shirt right now. This is my second shirt ever in 8 years, to be honest. But do check it out. I think it's chocopro.bigcartel.com, probably.
Big Cartel.
Yeah, you just go to Chocopro stuff and you will find it right there. Or go to my Twitter, you will find it. But sure, just buy it.
With that said, thanks so much for tuning in. I see you guys next Tuesday.
Take care. Bye-bye, guys. Peace out.